Let's look at the solution to this problem. A man is going to label his 1,000 lockers using glow-in-the-dark decal numbers, which are only sold as individual digits. He's going to label them 1, 2, 3, and so on through 1,000. How many 8s will he need to order? So in order to figure this out, I think we should ask an easier question. Specifically, I think we should ask the easier question, how many times does 8 appear in the ones place between 1 and 1,000? After we answer this question, we can look at tens, and then we can look at hundreds, and then we should be good. So how many times does 8 appear in the ones place between 1 and 1,000? Well, between 1 and 100, it's in 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, and 98. That's 10 times in the ones place. And then between 101 and 200, it should also appear 10 times, right? In 108, 118, and so on. So 201 to 300 would be 10 more. 301 to 400 would be 10 more. 401 to 500 would be 10. And so on. Until finally from 901 to 1000, there'll be 10 more again. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groups of 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. There are 100 8s in the ones place. One of the benefits of doing it this way, as opposed to a way I saw a lot of you do it, is now I don't have to worry about 88. Like, oh my gosh, 88's weird and special. I would have to worry about 288, 388. So, like, I'm just looking at the ones place. There are 100 8s in the ones place. Okay, now, let me circle that. Now let's ask the easier question. How many 8s in the tens place? Well, 8 doesn't show up in the tens place until 80. So between 1 to 100, there's just going to be 10 of them in 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. That's 10 8s in the tens place. 101 to 200, it's 10, just the 80s. Again, this is the same thing until we get to 901 to 1000. There's 10 8s in the 80s. That'll be 10 groups of 10. So there are 100 8s in the tens place. Okay, we only have one more group of 8s to count. How many 8s in the hundreds place? Well, we don't get 8 in the hundreds place until 800 through 899. That is 100 numbers. So 100 8s in the hundreds place. Okay, so by asking 3 easier questions, I can now add up these 3 numbers. Look, 100 8s in the ones place, 100 8s in the tens place, 100 8s in the hundreds place, gives me 300 8s that I need. So by asking those easier questions, it not only allowed me to ignore kind of those trickier numbers like 88 and 818 and those kinds of things, but it also got me the answer by just answering those three much easier questions.